Hello everybody, welcome to my page. I'm Laura with Chocolate to Chocolate Designs. Please say hi when you jump on. Hit that heart button for me. And in just a minute, I'll have a keyword for you to type in. When you type in that keyword, I will send you a list of supplies for all the things that we're using tonight as soon as it comes up here. That's how it goes. Oh, come on. You guys, if you see a red live button up here right now, then you are catching me live. If you don't see that there, then you are catching the replay. So put exclamation point replay in the comments for me. Happy first day of May. I'm so excited to be back with you guys tonight, and I'm sorry about last night. I could not get my computer to load or to work, and it was just driving me insane. So tonight it looks like things are better, and I'm glad to be back with you. All right, here we go. Oh my gosh. You guys are so quick to jump on. Like, I can't even get my stuff ready. And there's a bunch of people on already. I love it. Hey, Lisa Marie. Hey, Sissy. Hello, Dottie and Nancy. Hello, Julie and Teresa and Renee. Hello, Mary Jo and Nancy. Hi, everybody. I'm missing some people. I just know I am. Hey, Ruth. Hello, Cheryl. Hello, Pam. Hello to all of my beautiful friends as you guys jump on. Please say hello. Hey, Carol. Hey, Lorraine. All right, you guys. Happy May Day. Hi, Dina. Welcome. All right, you guys, come on in. Hi, Jackie. So you guys, it's the first day of the month. And on the first day of the month, we always do our Club Couture subscription kit. And this month, it is a great one for like a Father's Day gift or any kind of workshop. And there's a bunch of stuff that you could also do with this to change it around a little bit to be a whole bunch of different things, really. Hi, Sue. Hey, Carol. Hello, Tammy. Hello, Darlene. Oh my gosh. Hi, Ellen. You guys are all amazing. All right, you guys, let's take a look at what's inside this package tonight. Hey, Corey and Rhea. So right now, this is a monthly craft subscription that's mailed right to your door every single month, and it changes every month. So May, this is what you're going to get in your subscription. You look for me at Hobby Lobby. I was not at Hobby Lobby tonight. Diane, you're supposed to send me a message and say, hey, girl, come up here. All right, so inside each one of these packages, you're going to get a couple of different items each month. You're going to get a new exclusive transfer that you can only get as a Club Couture subscriber, okay? You're also going to get a surface to work on and at least one coordinating paste single to go with it, or ink, depending on what the project is. So this month right here, you get espresso and papaya in the singles. You're also going to get this really cool silver metal sign. Today's your son's 33rd birthday. Oh my gosh. Happy birthday to your son. Hey, Christine. Hello to all my friends. If I missed your name, I apologize. So this is a brand new surface. We've never seen this before. It is a metal sign, and it's probably about 1/8 of an inch thick. It's decently thick. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Donna. And our transfer for this month right here is welcome workshop. Welcome. Open 24 hours, workshop, my tools, my rules. Okay, so Father's Day is coming up. Generally in May, we usually do something that's a little bit more geared toward making things for the men in our lives with Father's Day coming up. And it's like the one month of the year that we really, really focus on our guys. Okay, so that's what we're doing here. And I think that this is going to be absolutely awesome. So we're going to open this up and see what's going on here. If I can get it open. My goodness gracious, I'm already struggling. Hello to everybody. Hi, Christine. All right. If you guys didn't get a chance to yet, I did post all of the promotions in our promotional video that's in the VIP group. If you're not in VIP yet, type in VIP and I'll send you the link to that. It's an absolutely free group where all of you guys share your projects. You're making this for your craft room. There you go. Would be for you. You use your tools. I'm getting 2 sets of this month. What was that? I'm getting 2 sets a month. Robin, send me a message, hon, and I will try to figure out what's going on there. Okay, but send me a message and then I can try to get with them on chat tomorrow and work that out for you. Also include your email address in that message, okay? All right, you guys. So, you know what? I thought that this was going to be... It doesn't really feel like a piece of metal. Honest to goodness, you guys, I don't think it's a piece of metal. I think it's like silver plated, which is really cool because it's very, very lightweight. And I thought this was going to be one of those surfaces where you just got to fuzz like crazy. but it feels like our Club Couture boutique surface in silver. I might be onto something here, right? You love this transfer? Me too. We're going to do something a little bit different with it tonight, though. And I want to try something because, you guys, I'm all about trying different things, right? I like to get on here with you guys and just kind of play around and experiment and just see what we can make happen. So that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm doing good. I'm doing really good. So you guys, I'll tell you in a minute. All right. No, I'll tell you now. So I actually just yesterday started basically a diet, you guys. You guys, I am just not comfortable in my own skin anymore, and I need to get some of this weight off that I have been putting on for quite a while. And so I started this new diet yesterday, and yesterday I was pretty run down, but I managed to do the entire day, and in one day lost 3 pounds, which was awesome, right? Awesome. I know, not supposed to step on the scale that early. Yeah, so today I had so much more energy than I have had in the longest time. The longest time, you guys. I haven't had any energy drinks in 2 days, and I'm awake. And so it's basically just clean eating, y'all. I'm not like starving myself, or I'm not doing any of that, like cutting things out. Just trying to limit my sugar intake and eat more lean protein and more vegetables and fruits. You guys, it's pretty much all it is. So we'll see how long I can last. Hi, Tanya. Hi, Terry. All right, so we are going to give this a decent fuzz with our fuzzing cloth. I just pulled it off the backer sheet. And then we're going to place this right on this surface. And I really do think, oh, it does stick pretty well, but not like it would to metal, I tell you that. I'm going to put this on here, and it should fit on this. It does. It fits on the surface, like, perfectly. So if you can line this up just like you do when you put your transfers back on your backer sheet. Yeah, Terry, I agree. And I have just gotten so used to eating just junk, basically picking out whatever's fast and convenient. And so I'm actually stopping now to cook my food throughout the day. And yeah, making more time for me to focus on my health a little bit. So thank you, Joe. It's Joe, but it's not Joe. It's Margie, right? Oh my gosh, you're going to kick my butt. I know it's not Joe. Okay, I didn't have that lined up right the first time. I feel like it's still not centered. We're going to go with it, though. That's much better than what it was. Hello, Carolyn. Thank you for sprinkling, Melinda. There are a lot of yummy looking keto recipes. I'm not doing keto. I'm just got to eat healthier and smaller portions. And I did a detox yesterday, which was just to help me not have the sugar cravings, which was good. And it seemed to work because I didn't crave sugar today at all. All right, you guys. So with mine, I'm actually going to do all of my colors without my paste singles. I like to save these for using for other things because I have every color that we've got, plus colors we don't have anymore, in jars. So I'm always going to use my jars. You guys, if you haven't used these before, if you're new to Club, all that you need to do to use these little packets here is, Marge, I knew I was close. All I'm going to do is I'm going to knead the packet first because that paste may have separated a little bit. Like the Whole30 plan, it's very healthy eating kind of, yeah. So what I don't even know what it's called. You guys, the lady's always coming across my Facebook feed. Oh my gosh. And it was just a 24-hour detox thing. And you drink like ginger and lemon and a bunch of stuff. My family will love to. Ooh, I made chili for them tonight, so it'll last 3 days. All right, you're going to knead your packet first just so that you incorporate all that paste back together. And then my tip for you is actually to flip your packet upside down and then squeeze all your paste to the top Okay, and I'm going to say snip a corner off the bottom of it, squeeze your paste out, what you need, and then whatever's left in here, you fold over from the bottom so that when you fold it over and you tape it or clip it together, you can still see what color is inside. Where if you do it the opposite way and you clip from the top, guess what happens? When you start to fold that over, now you can't tell what it is anymore. Okay, so that's how I do my paste singles when I use the paste singles, just so you guys are aware of that. Always clip from the bottom so you can tell your color. I, of course, am going to use my jars. And I'm also going to use some black velvet tonight because, in my opinion, black velvet is a staple color that everyone should have. Black and white, right? So, papaya and espresso. Oh my gosh, my espresso is almost gone. I don't have an extra one either. Oh no. I might have to use my little singles and a brand new black velvet. Oh boy. We should have enough for this project though. You learned that lesson the hard way? Yeah, those paste singles, you got to do it upside down. That's my tip and trick for you guys for tonight. Oh yeah, I've got enough in here for this project. I didn't realize I was almost out of espresso. It's my favorite brown. Oh no! Lots of bark, only one espresso. All right, and then papaya. And my papaya looks like it's actually kind of thick. Oh no, it's not. It is creamy, dreamy, perfect. It was just all the one side. Okay, well, good. That's good. Okay, here we go, you guys. I'm actually not going to do any papaya through the transfer. I will be doing an order for paste. I sure will. Another one. I should probably check my orders and see if I ordered that recently, because I might have. I might have. Who knows? I don't even remember what I order anymore. It just kind of comes and I'm like, oh, that's right. Do you guys do that too? It's like every time I place a Chuck order, I'm like, oh, that's right. I got that. You got extra papaya while it was on sale. You used it a lot. Me too, girl. Hello, Kathy. I did have a good day. I hope everybody else did too. All right. Here we go. I'm going to do all of this in black and brown. And we're actually going to use our papaya in a different way tonight because I like to do things a little bit differently than everyone else. Okay. So, you know what I think I'm going to do? Ooh-wee. I'm looking at my transfer. And I probably should have figured out my colors first. Okay, let's do this. I'm good, Ro. How are you? You order multiples because you forget? It happens. It's too bad that delivery for us can't be like Amazon, right? Where it's there within 24 hours. Been watching, but oh, hi, Holly. How are you doing, girl? All right, I'm going to go around my edge with black velvet. I always like black velvet for an edge color for a project like this. I think it's going to look great. We're going to do this entire top welcome part in brown or espresso. Hopefully I have enough. So I'm only going to go about halfway down around my edges just to be sure that I can paste and pull with this. Where did I get my earrings? I think Temu. I think I got these ones on Temu. I've had a whole bunch of earrings for quite a while that I bought and haven't worn yet because my ears are extremely sensitive. And so I finally went on Amazon and I got all new hooks for my earrings. And every time I wear a pair that I haven't worn in a long time, I change out the hook just so that I can start getting all my earrings to be those hyperallergenic ones. Then I can start wearing them again. All right, so there we have that part. Now I'm going to come in with my espresso, and we're going to do that whole welcome part there. Have a notebook with the transfers, names, and paste names so when I order, I look for, there you go. That's probably the smart way to do it. Not probably, that is definitely the smart way to do it. Keep everything organized that way. I know there's a, you like the fish so. That's like you. So you guys, did you get a chance to check out the new transfers that just came in the summer collection? And if so, has anybody got a favorite? Because I have a favorite. I have a favorite that I love so much that it, like, as soon as John, well, before John could go to bed tonight, I had to show him. And then he laughed too, and he's like, yeah, you got to make one of those for all of our friends. He agreed with me. So I want to know what you guys' favorite transfer is from the new spring or the new summer collection. Mine is grilling meat softly with his tongs. I think that that's hilarious, and I cannot wait to get it. Oh my gosh. They are so witty and so clever, and I just love it. And now I've had that song from the Fugees stuck in my head all day long. The hibiscus is your favorite, contains alcohol is your favorite. There were so many good ones. You're a tropical person? See, you bought a lot. So this was your jam, huh? This is your time of year. To get your goods. Love the sarcasm, grilling meat, and many others. You started singing that song too? I love it. Hide and seek. Oh, that one right there was Sasquatch. That was a good one too. That's going to make a great camping shirt for me. I always get excited when there's a new collection out. The seashells. More good ones. I can tell you guys, I don't gravitate much toward the beachy stuff just because I live in Michigan where it's cold for, you know, you literally get like 3 weeks of beach time living in Michigan. And that's pretty much it. All right, y'all, I think I've got this part right here done. We're going to go ahead and paste and pull the sarcasm one. So to paste and pull, all you're going to do is you're just going to grab a corner of your transfer. I can't get a hold of it. Bought way too much and still want a few more things. That's how it goes. All right, you're going to work your way all the way across one side of it. You never want to pull your transfers at an angle because you can stretch them that way. Oh no, don't let it make you stop. You guys, we do have, just so you guys know, we do have another release coming again this month. It's going to be in the middle of the month, and it's going to be Tiffany Thiessen's second part of her collection. So her second release. All right, you guys, we're just going to pull this up and just go down to where, oh, that looks awesome. Down to where we stopped pasting, right there. Doesn't that look good? Oh my goodness. Woo! And then I'm just going to gently lay this back down and then press back down around all of the areas that I just lifted that I have not pasted yet. Okay. There are a lot of releases. There sure are. I completely agree with that. It's getting to be a lot. All right, let's go ahead and do the word for tonight. I'm sorry, is May. May, because this is the Club Couture transfer for May. So whenever we do club, then the month of the month is the keyword every time. All right, I'm going to work my way around the rest of this black on the edges, and then we're going to come back into the middle of it because I don't want to put my hands through anything then we'll do that bottom line last. Okay. May is the key word. So this is all going to be brown there. Let's do this in black. The open 24 hours. You guys can pick where you want your colors. We are going to use that papaya tonight, but we're going to use it in a different way. Can anybody guess? Can anybody guess how we're going to use our papaya? All right, we're going to do workshop in the brown again. When does the Christmas release come out? So July, there is a mini Christmas release, and then there's another one in November. No, September, I think, is when we do our big Christmas one. I can't remember. You guys, I should just post the schedule. Linda! Yes, I'm going to use the papaya tonight to try to make some rust on here with paste and one other secret ingredient. And hopefully it works out. I think it will. And I think it's going to look amazing. All right, so there's that brown. We're going to do some brown around the edge again. Ooh, I probably have too much in here. Y'all, I love working with color, and I like making my stuff colorful. But I also need to be careful to just keep it in the spots that I want it to be in. That worked out well for me. All right, we're going to do black for my tools, my rules. So I do think that this is a reusable surface. And I think that if it is, it's going to be a fantastic thing. All right, before I do these last two lines, we're going to go ahead and pull one more time, just to be sure that none of that starts to dry in there, because that was all of our like detail stuff, right? Hi, Mary, and hello, Lorraine. Not cinnamon. No, not using cinnamon. We're going to try rust with something else. All right, let me see if I can pull this up even more. Oh, so far I think it looks really cool. Yeah, you could absolutely use both sides individually. Absolutely. I am definitely getting some paste on my fingers. Okay. We're almost done pasting it, you guys. Almost. I'm actually going to flip this around. I got a ton of black in it. Oh, no. Okay. I did not realize I had a thick line of black paste right there. Eek! Hi, Georgia. May is the key word. We'll just blend that together a little bit. It'll be fine. We want it to look a little bit rustic anyway. Oh, I'm getting a lot of black in there. Oh, no. I probably should be using a smaller squeegee for this little part here, or maybe even those squeegee brushes that I bought. But I didn't. And now I'm just being stubborn. Now I'm just being stubborn. We're going to have a little bit of a blended black and brown on that line. Oh, wow. It's going to make it unique. All right. Last little bit. For this line here, and then we're all set with this. We can remove the whole transfer and see how it looks, even though I kind of goofed a little bit. I still think it's going to be awesome. Hello, Georgia. Okay, you guys. Let me close up the paste jars that we're not going to use any more of. Let's pull this off of here and see how it looks, okay? Because I think it's going to look awesome. My fingers have definitely got some paste on them now. And I want to have a towel laid out so I can put this on it and spray my transfer. I know, Sue, I feel the same way. May is going to be so incredibly hectic for me too. And my kids want me to take them to a hotel water park, and I just don't think that that's going to happen. Not this month. Too much going on. Maybe in June. All right. You guys, I think that turned out really cute. Really cute with the brown and black. Something about a sugar daddy. Trying to comment about needing a sugar daddy? You know, Edwina, I think that there's a website for that. Hey, Becky, I haven't forgotten about you, girl. Hey, Patty. I think that there's a website for that. Like sugardaddy.com or something, you guys. Oh, we can all share them. That's a great idea. Okay, let's dry this up real quick before I hold it up. Otherwise, I might get it all over myself, and I don't want to. I don't want to make a mess. I like the black and brown. But we're going to try something else. We're going to try to add something to this that's just going to make it look a little bit different. Okay? So once I pulled my transfer off of this design, I set it on a towel and I just sprayed it down with water so that my paste doesn't start to dry inside the silk screen while I finish my project. So for all of you at this point right here, as soon as you pull it up, I do recommend washing it right away. Just because it's going to be easier that way. The longer that it sits on there and that paste starts to dry, the more you just kind of have to give it a little bit more of a scrub of love to get it clean. But they'll come clean because it's water soluble paste. But I just spray it down with some water. Keep it from getting dry on me. All right, you guys, what do you think? What do you think so far? I think it looks good in the brown and black. I really, really do. But we're going to try to add some of that papaya to this tonight, just to stay true to what the Club Couture project is. So I'm going to take a color tray. Okay, you guys, ready for this? I'm going to take a color tray. I'm going to squirt some water inside my color tray. Thank you, Mary. Gave it 3 good squirts. Now, I'm going to add some papaya to this. I want this to be very watered down, okay? Thank you, Alan. Thank you, Corey. I want this to be almost like a watercolor to start off with. Maybe a little bit thicker than a watercolor. I might not have enough paste in here. I think we're good. We'll be good. Looks like a commercial sign. Yes, that's what I was going for. You could do it in any color that you want to. You can even do it in pinks if you want, and yellows, absolutely. I would hang this in my craft room, you guys. They're my tools, my rules. You take it out, you put it back. Kind of a thing. All right, you guys, we're going to use some of this right here. It's called Dixie Belle Sea Spray, and this is also available on my site, and it comes in like powder form. Okay? Comes in a powder form. I'm actually going to put a little bit more paste in here. I think I put too much water. We'll see how it goes. So what this is going to do is it's going to give kind of like a chunky texture. Oh, that's right. I didn't just want papaya. I'm going to add a little bit of brown. Have the ink mat been restocked? I'm not sure, but a brand new ink mat was released today. We now have an ink mat that's for the B-size transfer. I've tried a stencil on a canvas tote, but it wouldn't stick well. What can I do to make it stick on a canvas tote? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and say this, but do this with caution. Heat the transfer, the sticky side of the transfer up a little bit before you try to put it down. That's what I'm doing. I'm putting a little bit of espresso in there because that'll make the stickiness even more sticky when it's a little bit warm. Yeah, we're going to add some espresso in here just to darken that up a little bit and make it more of a rust type color if we can. Y'all, I think I might have done too much water. We're getting there. It's getting browner. It's getting more rust looking. Oh, that actually looks good. Rhea says all of the ink mats are back in stock. Thank you, Rhea. Oh, I think that looks good. Maybe a little bit of black. Maybe a little bit of black in there too, just a little bit. Just wanting to darken this up a little bit and make it look more like a rust tone. And y'all know I love to mix my pastes and just kind of figure things out, but I still want it to have that orangish color. And shucks. I think I'm getting there. Maybe, or maybe I did too much black and it's turning gray. Y'all! Hey, Sandy. Okay, listen. Here's the thing. We're going to scratch that first little bit there. Because I feel like I should have added that. I don't know. I did something here. And it wasn't right. We're going to throw some more papaya in. I just added some of that brown and black color and papaya color. We're going to add a little bit more papaya back in because I didn't like it. That is definitely like brownish orange. What have I done? What have I done? All right, we're going to go with it. More orange, more orange, more orange. See? I added that little bit of black and it just kind of messed it up, didn't it? This is going to be the final attempt, you guys. Is sea salt like baking soda with chalk paint? Not quite. All right, now I've got the color I was going for. Now I've got it. I don't know why that was so hard in the first place, but it was. This was the idea. I love that new launch today. I thought it was fantastic. So many great things in there. All right, so we're going to add like a scoop. Okay, we're going to add a scoop and we're going to stir and see what we get from there with that scoop. And it should, oh, I might have to add some more water. I think I will. One scoop was definitely too much. And I have a hair in here. Because why not have a hair in there with everything else? Let's add a little bit more water. This is just going to thicken it up. And make it chunky. I knew I needed more water. It's going to thicken it up and it's going to make it chunky. Electronics don't like you today. They didn't like me yesterday at all. I tried to do a couple of Facebook Live videos and help some people out on, and it just, not live videos, some FaceTiming videos. And I had to keep restarting my computer and calling people back. It just was not working for me. All right, you guys. So we've got this like chunky. Oh, I reuse the trays. I wash these out and I reuse them. Absolutely. If you want to just throw your money away, you can buy some and just trash them with each use. Completely up to you. But I do know some designers who do that. Who to them it's just they're just disposable. I had the same 30 or so of those for quite a while. I reuse everything. I reuse my stir sticks. I wash everything up at the end of the night. All right, you guys, let's try this out. Let's see what happens when we add some sea salt to this. And we start applying it onto this board. We're going to see if we can make it look like rust. Yes, the sea salt, or the, yeah, it does make it textured. For sure. But it doesn't seem to be sticking as well as I was hoping. It probably will once it dries a little bit. I don't know, you guys, remember I said that I was going to try something different? Well, here's me trying. I actually kind of like that. Just going around the edges. You guys, what do you think? And adding that little bit, it's not quite rust, but it almost looks like it's gummed up. Definitely gives it. Oh no, Carlene, oh no! Adding some in different spots. It looks neat, doesn't it? Now, another thing that we could do, if we wanted to, is we could paint over this and then sand it down once it's dry. Exactly. How are you going to learn if you don't try? I was willing to try things. I thought, you know what? Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. I still think that this looks good. I do. But I think I'm going to have to dry it before I move on to the next, the last one. I need to be like, instead of just trying to do the edge, I need to like actually slop it on. That's the thing. I need to make it more sloppy, you guys. Look at that. I think that it looks like battery acid got on it. There you go. Well, it's a workshop. Good night, Lance. Good night, Zizzy. Rose says she likes it. Oh, they probably did the rust technique. So Tina, you are a designer. So I'll tell you that if you go into Resource Library, there is something that's called a, it's not the product reference guide, the recipe guide. And in the recipe guide, it'll tell you exactly what they did to make each one of the designs for what pictures they've got. May is the keyword. So each one of the pictures that shows up on the website, the recipe guide will tell you how they made it and what colors they used. Thank you, Dottie. This is going to take a little bit more time to dry, though. But look at how, I think that looks great. I think we need to put a little bit more on the top, though. We need to put some on the top. And make that go all the way around, I think. Can't just have one edge that's not. Oh my goodness. It's not wanting to stick to this until it's dry, though. Very well. And I thought that it would stick more, but it might be my consistency of this stuff. Thank you, Patty. It's almost going on like a clay. So I might actually have it too dry at the moment. Well, you guys, I think that does kind of look like rust a little bit. Oh, thank you, Ruth. I just got all over my table, too. I think it does kind of look like rust. It does definitely age it and make it look a lot older than something that was brand new. All right. It is kind of a slippery surface, yes. It's not like glass, but it's also not metal. And so I was really surprised with what it was when I actually got it. Looks very rustic. All right, you guys. I think it's going to take a little bit of time for that to dry. But I think it looks like it is old and rusted right now. I think it looks like, yeah, I think it definitely does. I think it definitely does. And you could also probably like throw some cinnamon on here if you wanted to make it a little bit more brown, or whatever you want to do. But I think it looks rusted. And the more it dries, the more I like it too. Because when it's wet, it's still kind of light. Roast is better than using cinnamon. I think so too. I like it. A lot less messy than using cinnamon too. All right, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to lay this on the edge of my table real quick and grab some wire, because I do have some wire. And we're just going to make a wire hanger for this really quickly. I do need to get more wire though. All right. Thank you. So I'm just going to cut a bit of wire there. Oh, come on, baby. And I'm just going to bend this in different spots. I don't want this wire to be like a perfect circle. So we're going to give it some kinks and some bends so that it's not quite like a perfect circle, right? And then, where are they at? I'm just going to take my needle nose pliers, go through one end. Oh, I hope I have that long enough. Oh, I do. I'll be fine. All right, we're going to twist it around there, and then I'm just going to grab my needle nose pliers. And I'm going to twist this. And I don't think it's going to be as easy for the other side now that I see that I'm doing this. Maybe it will be. Maybe. Oh, Tina, I'd love to see it. I think I made that a little bit shorter than I wanted it to be, but it'll be all right. Okay, you guys, there we have it. I think it turned out super cute. I think it turned out super cute. That would make a great Father's Day present. It'd look awesome in a garage or maybe in a workshop. But I think that technique definitely would work for making something look rusted with that sea salt stuff, okay? I hope you guys love it. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you, Tina. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, you guys, so if you're not yet in my club and you want to know how you can get this project right here, this is going to be a great month to join for club. So it's $21.99 a month, and each month you get a different craft subscription mailed right to your door. This is the one for this month, and it's a really awesome place to be. Plus, you get to be in my VIP group and see more inspiration, where other people will also post pictures of what they're doing. I hope you guys will all post your pictures in there for me. So if you want any more information about that, just type in the word May or send me a message and we can chit chat about it if you'd like to. And you guys, I think that's it for tonight, okay? Simple and easy, and there's one idea for a way that you can use your Club Couture and a little bit of an idea of what exactly to expect when you get your surface, okay? All right, y'all, that's it. I will see you guys later. Have a great night. Love you all so much, and thanks for watching. Bye, everybody.